Thailand, Vietnam. Two countries, two completely different retirement realities. And today, we are pulling back every single curtain. For years, two countries have dominated retirement conversations in Southeast Asia. Thailand, Vietnam. Affordable lifestyle. Warm weather. Beautiful scenery. Cheap food. And the dream of escaping expensive Western life. On the surface, both countries seem amazing, and honestly, for many retirees, they are. But here's the hidden reality most YouTube videos never talk about. Retiring abroad is not just about beaches, cheap apartments, or lower living costs. Eventually, the emotional reality starts to matter more. Can you truly feel comfortable there long term? Can you build a peaceful daily routine? Do you feel mentally relaxed? Do you constantly feel exhausted? Lonely? Overstimulated? Or emotionally disconnected? Because many retirees arrive in Southeast Asia expecting permanent happiness, only to discover that paradise can slowly become stressful in unexpected ways. And this is where Thailand and Vietnam become very different experiences emotionally. Some retirees say Thailand feels easier, calmer, and more comfortable. Others say Vietnam feels more exciting, energetic, and financially rewarding. But happiness long-term? That answer becomes far more complicated. By the end of this video, you may completely rethink what retirement happiness actually means. Daily lifestyle comparison. Life in Thailand. Thailand often feels easier for retirees emotionally. Convenience is everywhere. Massage shops, modern malls, international restaurants, strong tourism systems, and foreigners often adapt quickly. Thailand's lifestyle feeling. Relaxed, comfortable, pleasant, less mentally exhausting. Many retirees say Thailand simply feels easier to live in daily. Life in Vietnam. Vietnam feels more dynamic, more ambitious, more energetic, and many retirees describe Vietnam as exciting, but also mentally tiring long-term. Daily chaos, crossing streets, traffic noise, constant movement, and intense urban energy can slowly wear down some retirees emotionally. But others thrive in that stimulation. The data doesn't lie. Expat satisfaction scores. In 2025, Thailand ranked 4th globally for expat satisfaction, its best ever placement, up from 6th in 2024. Vietnam ranked 5th globally, also an all-time high. But here's where it gets interesting. Vietnam ranked number 1 in the world for personal finance satisfaction 3 years in a row. 77% of expats in Vietnam rated the cost of living favorably. In Thailand, the number is lower and dropping. Quality of life. Thailand ranked highly for leisure options, climate, and travel opportunities. Vietnam ranked highly for food, cultural immersion, and work-life balance. Winner, Thailand, but by a narrowing margin. Ease of settling in. Thailand strong for language, more English spoken, but visa complexity hurts the score. Vietnam strong for local friendliness, but the language barrier is real. Winner, Thailand, but Vietnam is catching up fast. Personal finance. Thailand 20 to 35% more expensive than Vietnam. Bangkok rents climbed 8 to 12% year on year. 55% of expats considered leaving after the 2024 remittance tax shock. Vietnam 39% cheaper than Thailand overall. Number 1 globally for 3 consecutive years. Your pension goes significantly further. Winner, Vietnam, by a massive margin. The overall picture is Thailand offers a more polished experience. Vietnam offers better value. And for retirees living on fixed incomes, value wins. Healthcare. Thailand wins on healthcare, and it's not particularly close for retirees over 65. The depth of the private hospital network, the quality of specialist care, and the established medical tourism infrastructure, it gives Thailand a significant edge for anyone whose health is a primary concern. If you're relatively young, healthy, and retiring in your mid-50s or early 60s, Vietnam's healthcare is more than adequate and will likely improve year by year. If you're 68, 72, 75, or older, the healthcare ecosystem in Thailand is simply more reassuring. The happiness factors. What retirees actually care about. Happiness factor 1. Food. In Vietnam, retirees raved about the food. Not just the taste, the experience. Sitting on a plastic stool on a sidewalk, eating bún chả for $2, watching the world go by. The freshness, the herbs, the coffee culture that makes every morning feel like a ritual. In Thailand, food is also incredible, but retirees mention something else, the consistency. You can get pad thai anywhere, but after a while, some retirees craved variety. Vietnam's regional diversity, Hanoi's pho, Hui's royal cuisine, Hoi An's cao lao, and Saigon's banh mi keeps it interesting. Happiness factor 2. Community. Thailand has a massive established expat community. In Chiang Mai, you can find a club for everything: hiking, bridge, wine tasting, Rotary. It's easy to make friends, but some retirees said it felt like a bubble. English everywhere, Western food everywhere, and not much integration with locals. Vietnam's expat community is smaller but growing fast. In Da Nang's An Thurong area, expats gather at cafes and beach bars, but the integration with locals is deeper. Many retirees learn Vietnamese not just for survival, but because the locals appreciate it and friendships form. Happiness factor 3. Climate and environment. Thailand's burning season, February to April, is a deal breaker for some. Chiang Mai's AQI hits 200 plus. Eyes burn, throats hurt. Many retirees leave for those months. Bangkok's heat and humidity are oppressive year-round. Vietnam has its own challenges. Hanoi gets cold in winter, 10 degrees Celsius some mornings. The humidity in HCMC is intense. But Da Nang? Many retirees call it Goldilocks weather. Not too hot, not too cold. Beach breeze, clean air. Happiness factor 4. Freedom from bureaucracy. Thailand's retirement visa is straightforward once you qualify, but the 2024 remittance tax shock meant many scared. The TM30 reporting requirement is annoying, and visa agents cost $500 to $1,000 annually. Vietnam has no formal retirement visa. This is both good and bad. Good, no financial requirements. Bad, you need tourist visas, business visas, or the DT4 investor visa, $130,000 deposit. It's messy, it's uncertain, and every few years the government cracks down on visa runs. You could wake up one morning and find your pathway closed. Hidden truths. Bangkok rents climbed 8 to 12% year on year. The 2024 remittance tax shock meant foreign income brought into Thailand became taxable. 55% of expats considered leaving. Thailand isn't the cheap paradise it was 10 years ago. It's evolved into a mid-tier expat hub with mid-tier prices. Every February to April, northern Thailand becomes a health hazard. Farmers burn fields. The AQI hits 200 to 400. Schools close. Hospitals fill with respiratory patients. Retirees with asthma or COPD, they leave every year for 2 to 3 months. That's not a retirement, that's an evacuation. Vietnam's hidden truth: no retirement visa. Vietnam has no retirement visa category. None. Zero. You enter on a 90-day e-visa, $50, then do visa runs, or get a business visa, or invest $130,000 for the DT4 visa. It's messy, it's uncertain, and every few years the government cracks down on visa runs. You could wake up one morning and find your pathway closed. Who ends up happier in Thailand? Thailand tends to suit retirees who value peace, comfort, Healthcare, slower pace, emotional stability. Who ends up happier in Vietnam? Vietnam suits retirees who value stimulation, activity, energy, lower costs, urban excitement.